Happy Friday to those who are awake right now. And if you're around the old Mosaic Stadium, we're sorry if we're waking you up. Number 1 in your heart, number 27 in your program. That's right. We are back down here at Old Mosaic Stadium at Tiller Field. I am hanging out with Mr. Glenn Suter, no stranger to Rider Nation for sure. Also, TSN analyst, thank you for weathering this freezing cold weather right now.
Well, my eyes are not watering because I'm crying over the loss of Mosaic Stadium in the last game. It's because of this cool blood, sweat, and tears went into this field and those locker rooms, and some good, some bad, and some really ugly as well.
Let's not talk about the ugly. Glenn, let's talk about, hearing and knowing that tomorrow is going to be the final Rider home game at Old Mosaic Stadium at Taylor Field. What kind of thoughts run through your mind?
Well, the first time I saw the stadium,
well, Regina Thunder is holding their Dinner of Champions this Friday night, and speaker at the event is three-time Grey Cup champion himself. I now want to say co-worker Henry Burris is joining me this morning. How are you?
Doing good. Thanks for having me on. I am a co-worker now.
Does that seem weird? Because obviously, fresh off a Grey Cup champion win already from Ottawa Redblacks, now you're at CTV Morning Live in Ottawa.
You know, it sounds refreshing, and as odd as it sounds and feels, you know, with training camp taking place.
Ourselves, so
I do want to touch on. I mean, many know you obviously from your music and your talent and your skills there, but you are involved in many other organizations and advocate for human rights, animal rights, mental health. How important is it to be involved in things like that?
Well, you know, I think that I'm lucky. I feel compelled.
Now, we have to talk about House of Pain. You joined together back in the early 90s, and you had a huge success. I would call you legends of sorts. What do you take out of what you guys made House of Pain back then?
I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, I'm a sporting guy, so every time I watch an event and I hear jump around, you know.
The Regina Rugby Club used to play their home games at Dominion Park, located on Broad Street between 6th and 7th Avenue, where the Value Village stands behind me now. The admission to games back then, just 25 cents. World War I paused games from being played from the year 1917 and 1918, during which time Dominion Park was demolished for development. During that same time, 2 new parks were created right here between 9th and 10th Avenue and Cameron and Retallick Street. Realtor John Marshall donated the land to the city to be used as a recreational park.
Stuck between Stampeder fans, is that right?
Yes, you are.
Did you know what the weather was going to be like when you made your trek here?
I knew it was going to be cold.
I was prepared. I checked the forecast.
So did you guys know it was going to be as cold as it is here?
Yes.
Did you miss it?
I do miss it. You know what? It's a great atmosphere. Is it football weather? No.
Does hot sauce actually warm you up?
Yeah, it does.
Well, you know some fans like to get into body paint, strip down, and what do you think of that?
Crazy.
What do you think of that?
Double that. Crazy.
This is, yeah. Oh, this is warm.
There you go.
Yeah, that works. I'm warm. So there you go. Buffalo coats keep you warm. Kerry Joseph, Mark Adams.
Green is the color, football is the game.